All right, everybody, welcome into another episode of Keeping Up with Southside Athletics. We're going to talk a little girls basketball at this time. We've got three very special guests with us. I'm going to let these young ladies introduce themselves at this time.
My name is Allie Kate Lincoln. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Hannah Westcott. I'm a junior.
I'm Avery Lloyd, and I'm a sophomore.
Guys, we are done with the county tournament now. You guys have been to walking wounded. It looks like y'all went to war, like an actual war, instead of a basketball tournament or a season this far. But just, you got the county past you got a couple of area games coming up. Is it one? Y'all got one more area game? One more area game. Gadsden City? All right, it's Gadsden City tomorrow night. Let's rewind the clock and talk about the county tournament. Let's talk about that. Let's start right there. Any thoughts or your thoughts on the county tournament and how everything went?
Well, we got past Gaston, which we're glad to make it past that. But then we got Hokes Bluff again, and we were very disappointed the first time, not playing how we should have. And then we came out of the county tournament again, and obviously we could have played better. I think we surprised some people watching because they knew that's not us. Even though we were out a few players, I think we could have done better. I think we have learned from that and helping us. We play them next week, so I think it'll be a good game next week.
Y'all play Hokes Bluff again next week?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I was kind of out for about half the tournament in bed because I just had surgery, but I came back for the Hokes Bluff game, and I obviously wanted to be out there, but I was still proud of them just pushing through and playing because we've been through a lot this season, so just to watch them still go out there and play as hard as they did I was proud of them.
Absolutely.
I thought we played really hard and we fought as hard as we could, but our defense just didn't come with us those two games. I feel like we could have played way better defense because the game before we played Spring Garden, it didn't really come with us either, but before our defense was top tier.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree with you. I've seen you ladies in defensive side of the ball really dominate some basketball over the last couple of years. What grade are each one of you guys in?
I'm a sophomore.
Junior.
Sophomore.
So all of you guys are returning next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. What y'all have seen some miraculous things from Southside girls program over the last 2 to 3 years. What's your biggest takeaway being in this program? Seeing some of the heights that you guys have reached and some of the wins y'all have had, just being a part of Southside's girls basketball program's got to be special to you. Anybody can answer that.
One thing, just watching, obviously, the older group of seniors that graduated last year is how dedicated they were and how hardworking. It didn't matter where we were, what we were doing. It could have been filmed. They were all so attached to the TV or the screen. They were always paying attention, always doing their best. If it was working out, they'd go as hard as they could. If it was practice, they'd do the same.
They took everything seriously.
Yes,
You're talking like Grace Ann, Layla, that group. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, just being in practice with them, it was so intense. Just to be able to play against Layla, Grace Ann, and all of them, it was so intense, and they just worked so hard. And even being able to sit on the bench last year when we went to the Elite 8 and the Sweet 16. Well, I don't know if we went to Elite 8, did we?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah, y'all beat Serenity and them to advance, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Moody.
Okay, well, just being able to sit on the bench with them and see the intensity of being able to just watch them play and go up there and win games, that was very cool.
Just the overall experience. Yeah, that you girls were down on the court. That place was at the peak was freaking packed.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like? Being in that atmosphere, looking in the stands, more people than it's at JSU games. Can y'all talk about that a little bit, just that experience?
I remember, I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was the Scottsboro game when we made the comeback close to the fourth quarter. I don't remember what happened, but there was this certain point, and I just remember everyone jumps up, starts screaming, I felt the screens vibrate. I was literally it made my stomach I don't know. I didn't like it, but it was so cool that I loved it.
I believe y'all hit a 3 to tie.
I think it was Layla, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was so
and
it was a deep 3.
My ears I felt my eardrum busted. It was so
yeah. Because y'all were trailing, and then all of a sudden you guys started coming back. It's like y'all woke up or something. And I remember I was sitting with Madonna Thompson in the stands before the game, and she was talking about how special it was to see girls basketball with this much excitement. She's like, look around, dude. Like, she's like, this whole half of this gym is completely packed. Like watching a girls' game, that to me is awesome. You guys, I'd like for all of you guys to talk this, and you're living through it. You guys have had some injuries this year. I mean, it's just to nobody's fault. It's just, it happens sometimes. How tough has it been when you look over and some of your teammates can't go to battle with you, but I know they're there supporting you?
It's been hard. I mean, I feel like every practice we've had, every game, it's always something. Like, we'll be like doing layups or something, and then somebody's down on the ground, or we'll be, just shooting around, shelling through, somebody else is hurt. But I feel like we push as hard as we can. Even hurt, like Avery got hurt at practice the other day, hurt her ankle, big swollen bruise. She's been pushed through every day since.
It's still hurting?
I mean, it's gotten way better.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But it's just another practice, another injury.
Yeah.
Well, I think we only had 2 games with our whole team. It was like Gaston and was it Hooks
The
Bluff?
first game, we had a player break her arm the first game. So.
Oh yeah, Maddie.
Maddie.
Yeah, she broke her arm. So no.
I mean, we're laughing, but sometimes you gotta just kind of.
Coach.
I mean, it's one of those years.
Coach Smith always talks about how
golly,
each injury or each setback, it's not the opportunity we want, but it always is an opportunity, and we need to make it the most out of it as we can. So like, Maddie being hurt, or me being hurt, Leah, although that's awful, it gives everyone else an opportunity to step up and play together like we can.
Oh, absolutely.
And like Leah, it's so hard to watch her practice, and then she has to go out for doing layups, and she has to walk away because it hurts, and it's just terrible to watch that because it's so fun to play with her on the court, and she's so awesome to play with, so it's just hard to watch her.
And y'all know she's in pain.
Yeah.
You know if you're not in the layup line, you're in some pain. Being able to play through that, saying something though. But let me ask y'all this, same kind of question, but what is y'all's takeaways from that? Because that's life, and Coach will be the first one to tell you, you're going to wake up one day, your husband's going to be sick, you're going to be sick, the kids will be screaming, but you still got to go to work, because, I mean, if you don't, the Alabama Power don't care about excuses, they care about money. So you see what my point is? Talk about that. That's the guy y'all have got to grow on as people having to go through this.
Yes, sir. It's just being resilient no matter what you're going through, and there's always a reward. You might not know what it is yet, but there is going to be a reward. Like next year, all these injuries, from this year, since everyone had an opportunity to play together, it'll make us better in the long run. So setbacks and hardships make you better.
I agree with that. Anybody else? No comments on that? All right. Last thing is, before I let you guys out of here, just final thoughts. Anything you'd like to talk about? Could be about upcoming games, this season in general, battling through the injuries, whatever it is. Who wants to start? You're all got to do it. So.
Obviously, it's a little different for me right now, but
you're doing probably a lot of coaching from the bench.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's you always being an athlete and being an athlete for so long, you want to break, but not like this.
Absolutely.
But it's obviously harder, and I want to play, but I've always said I like playing basketball, but I love watching even more, and just being able to sit on the bench and watch them play and be around the coaches and hear their perspectives and their game plans and their thoughts is so much cooler.
Awesome.
I've always, Coach Smith always tells us that God has it planned out for us, and even though I think all these injuries were not what he had planned out for us, I think the opportunities that we've had, the younger ones, to step up and fill in the spots we need to be filled in, has been a big changer for us.
Oh, I like it.
I'm just ready to play tomorrow. Go out there and win.
Right, throw the ball up. You ready to go? No excuses. Let's get out there and get after it. I like it. Hey guys, I appreciate you sitting in with us so much. We'll have this video up today, so you can go tell your friends to check it out. You guys did great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.